Today's episode of The Worst Movie Ever Made is brought to you by Blabbering Blubberchuck's Sausage Link Nunchucks. The casing, pure dynamite. The chains, connective tissue and all the right spices. The shame, only if nobody's watching you suck those girthy glizgackers between swings. Blabbering Blubberchuck's Sausage Link Nunchucks, the only product fully endorsed by Steven Seagal. Here we go.
Yo, this some crazy shit, Sash.
Cuckoo crazy.
Way beyond that.
Oh God, I just got beer all over my computer. Hello and welcome to The Worst Movie Ever Made, an experiment, the movie podcast decided with one thing in mind to find the worst movie ever made. I'm your host, Chris Hockman. I'm joined by my co-host and fellow mad scientist, Rob Scooty and Bob Hassick. Hey guys, how are you and why are we doing Half Past Dead?
Because we've done Steven Seagal's Rise and Fall, right? We've done Under Siege, which is by all measures considered a good movie, like for the kind of cheesy, campy action thrillers. It had good ratings on Rotten Tomatoes. We took the piss out of it. You can find that at www.theworstmovieevermade.com. We did Under Siege 2, the train one, which Dark Territory, I think it was called.
Yes.
We've done Sniper Special Ops. We've done Hard to Kill. Help me out here, guys. What else have we done with Steven Seagal in it?
American Sniper.
Hard Target. No, that was
we did.
DVD.
No, that Hard to Kill.
No, you're right. You're right.
Hard to Kill.
I don't know of another one.
We've done a bunch. If you go to our archives, you'll see lots of Steven Seagal. This is considered the final nail in the coffin of Steven Seagal being a somewhat bangable star. He was on the decline, but this is his last wide theatrical release before going straight to DVD.
This was
so
horrendous.
That's why we are covering it here. Bob, how are you?
Did you say bangable star?
Bankable.
Oh,
he was ropey back in the 80s, though. I mean, I'll give him.
Yeah.
He knew how to do like cha-cha-cha with his hands and stuff. He liked the Oscars.
Hey, he still does that. In this
I'm totally ready to, do this thing.
Okay, so let's get your explanation.
Bob, it's time for the best explanation.
Hell yeah, sick. I need that shit up.
Bob?
Bob?
All right. So, I was very uninspired by this movie. Like, I just wasn't very happy with the whole thing. So my alliteration is pretty short.
All right.
My alliteration only deals with the opening part of the movie. Here we go.
Fine.
Squishy Steven stuck in a cell in the stockade since stripping stolen sedans is still a sin.
Very nice. I think you only needed the
Squishy
first
Steven stuck in a cell in the stockade since stripping stolen sedans is still a sin.
Yeah. So the movie is it's made me so upset. So Seagal's character, I'm not dealing with character names in this one, is mixed up with a chop shop, and we're not sure what else. He's near death, then revived, then arrested, along with his chop shop buddy Ja Rule.
Yeah.
Or, whoever Ja Rule plays.
Just call on the actors. He called Sarah Jessica Parker Jim for an entire fucking episode. So just call him by the talent name. I don't give a shit.
Jimmy.
It doesn't matter.
All right. Anyway, they're taken to Alcatraz, which apparently is back in business. And another prisoner who stole gold brick, which they say so many times, is about to get the electric chair. He's about to get the electric chair, and he asks for Seagal. And then somehow the prison's attacked by people somehow associated with the police who are after the gold brick. And prisoners become heroes, enemies become friends. Background music to the rescue. Seagal is actually the FBI and saves the fucking day as usual.
Secret Pass. On Deadly Ground. That's the other one we did.
Oh, yeah.
Don't come to me. Where he causes a catastrophic amount of environmental damage after his whole crusade was to protect the environment. Yes.
Yep.
And then he cries about it.
Is that all you got, Bob?
Switch.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Flip the big switch. Flip the big switch. All right, cool. Let's start
with a $1 million smile and a fistful of peso. So we're heading over to YouTube, right?
Yeah, we are. So that's YouTube.
I brought in 3 comments.
segment. Blow us up.
That was a comment from YouTube.
It's not my segment. It's the people segment. I'm giving the people who otherwise don't have a voice on
From
a broadcast that's heard by tens of people.
At least.
This is in all caps with no punctuation and half the words are spelled wrong. This movie I want to watch tomorrow afternoon on my TV in 5 o'clock on my favorite channel, Film Plus Hungarian channel, please, Emil. And the username was Emil. So he's desperately asking on the trailer for somebody to hook him up in Hungary with a copy of the movie. Is what I gathered from that. The next comment,
want to watch it too. I get it.
Yeah. The next comment simply says past lunchtime, which that made me cackle.
Okay.
And this final one, it's this movie, greater sign, Shawshank. Which
yes, very much. I did draw a parallel to Shawshank myself, maybe even in my outline.
Well, I'm pretty sure they did the Alcatraz thing because The Rock was a smash hit like a few years ago, and like, Alcatraz is fucking in, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably
this
so.
was 02. This was like barely past 9/11.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Barely.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to Bob with the worst production.
Yeah.
It's Smack Daddy, El Nino, calling you up, man.
Ooh, the worst production.
So I'm gonna kind of go back to what Rob said about how this was Seagal's last like bankable
Hurrah.
gig, because and my tagline is just Seagal sucks. He just
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So writer / director Don Michael Paul, he praises Seagal in the DVD like featurette, the making of this movie, but he's since that's happened, he's gone to say in interviews that Seagal was a disruptive force on the set, and he would constantly turn up late and delay production for no apparent reason. As of 20, so and here's something else that's just kind of interesting. In an interview with Black Belt magazine, because that's what Seagal is, black belt, I guess.
Yes, he's a black belt, right?
Seagal claimed that the title "Half Past Dead," this is so funny, came from his habit of eating as much pork chow mein in 5 minutes as he can, which causes him to enter a death-like state where he obtains total Zen enlightenment. Which is way funnier than anything I could write. So
That's you didn't. That wasn't an Onion article. That's real life.
You really said that? Pork lo mein?
Whatever
man.
fires up his fudge rudder, I guess, man. That's
I guess.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Right.
Did not see that coming. Yeah, half past lunch. Fuck, man. Yeah, Half Past Dead, I guess. It's a terrible title for the movie, but because he died and was revived.
And then I love how one part in
Right.
like the second or third act when like one of the guys like, you were half past dead. And he like I was waiting for him to turn to the camera and go, because that's the movie it is. But it never happened.
All right, let's throw it to the explanation of the movie in its entirety. I'm so sorry we have to do this to you, dear viewer. This is by the piece of shit.
Yes.
Baby, baby, this ain't it. Piece by piece by piece of shit.
Pardon my gasp. Don't undercut me, shorty.
Shorty.
All right, Steven Seagal is woken up in the middle of the night by Ja Rule and Dick Van Dyke. Sasha, played by Steven Seagal, is given an impromptu lie detector test to prove to the mob boss Van Dyke that he's not an FBI agent. After successfully passing the lie detector, he and Ja Rule, or Nick, discuss the past and future. Nick wants Sasha to move on from his dead wife because, easy enough. And then get a car for him and Van Dyke. So let's see this moment of emotion between him and Seagal in our first second clip. This is Feel That.
It's time, man.
Time for what?
If you can take that ring off your finger.
I can't
This
get
is a
it past the
memory,
knuckle.
Sash. And you felt the loss. You cried the tears. There's nothing more to do, man.
I just can't let her go.
Respect that, man. Feel that. Anyway, got a job, man. Want it?
Yeah.
How offended do you think Ja Rule was when they decided to have DMX on the soundtrack instead of him?
Well, that was going to be my question. Was that DMX or Ja Rule?
That was DMX.
Was it for sure?
I mean, I don't want to look it up before fact or no fact, but I will add it to my
because
notes
Ja
to check.
Rule has like a pretty similar like voice quality when he does the
All right,
like
maybe-
gangster thing.
Yeah.
So I just assumed it was Ja Rule, but it sounds just like DMX.
I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna pretend like I know what either of them sound like.
Oh, DMX was the shit, bro.
DMX fucking rules.
I
I didn't celebrate his
love
catalog,
DMX.
but like I wouldn't turn it off if it came on.
No, he had some real bangers, like very simple stuff. But,
Stop,
you know,
drop, shut him down,
shut him down, open up shop.
Uh,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a rough rider's roll.
with the wheelies.
Yeah.
That was a cool video. Yeah.
Yeah. What was the one that like?
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind
my
up in
mind
here.
up in here. Yeah, that was the big one.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna make me go all out. Anyway, so Sasha, which is Segal, remember, takes Nick along for the ride. They head back to the shop where various criminals are working on multiple stolen vehicles, we're led to assume. And we get one of the best, most offensive moments I've ever seen in any movie. This is, by the way, already our number one most offensive moment.
They're all useless sluts.
The number one most offensive moment.
You want to be Satan or what?
Okay.
Sasha intentionally throws Nick from a moving vehicle here. This is cuckoo.
And for the people that watch us on YouTube or on Spotify video, this is 5 minutes into the movie, and this is where Ja Rule should have been fucking killed.
should be dead,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I remember this. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Stop playing, man.
I'm a bad man, you know that.
Stop the car.
Dead. Fucking dead. Immediately on
Totally dead. All the driving bullshit was bullshit. You know, like,
Yeah,
I'm
it
gonna kick
fucking was.
your ass one day. What are you guys doing? Everybody back to work. We're packed up and putting these cars on the road in 37 minutes.
Where's my money?
Hey, good for it. You know me.
And you know me. Now, welcome to 9600. I'm gonna take this big goddamn hammer
Hey, come on, Sash. Come
and have me
on.
some fun.
Hey, Sash. You know you're crazy, right?
Cuckoo crazy.
Steven Seagal is so lame because he thinks he can end words short, and that makes him sound like he's from the ghetto.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
"Give me my 9600."
I mean,
Well, I'm
whole
gonna get my
movie-
hammer.
I don't know, like, he always had bad press surrounding him no matter what film he's doing, no matter what era of his career, whether it be like sexual harassment. I feel like this movie was like reputation management to be like, yo, I am cool with the blacks.
And
you get that
look
vibe?
at my do-rag.
yeah, something like that.
Let me spoon the bazooka.
But yeah, Ja Rule's character Nick is thrown from the car, and he's like, "Whoa!" and he hits the windshield of another car, and then he just like slips off. And maybe the funniest part is that he just stands up and like, kind of, just he's like, "Hey, Steven Seagal, don't do that again. I didn't enjoy that."
Yeah, he's just like, he springs to life. I'm like, hey,
He
that
gets
was
up
awkward.
from behind the car. I was like, holy shit! Like I thought he was turning on Nick right there, and he was going to kill him or something. But no,
That was just how they break balls, apparently.
Yeah,
he's
I'm
like,
gonna commit
car.
vehicular manslaughter potentially. And we cool, Holmes.
Yo, you just get me back from the time I stabbed you in the back, literally last week.
Fist pump. Yeah.
Yeah. So while Sasha and Nick settle up, the FBI arrives. Nick refuses to put down his gun, and there's a shootout between him and the FBI agent lady. So Sasha takes a bullet for him, but then gets hospitalized for 30 days. What did they say? Because he literally dies and gets brought back to life or whatever. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yep.
They don't really. I don't know. They don't go into it too much.
It was months later, though.
They piece it back together.
Yeah.
So for their role in the shootout, Nick and Sasha get sentenced to years in prison. Nick 5, Sasha 2, for a literal shootout with the FBI.
Yeah.
5 years and 2 years for trying to murder agents of the United States government. We're transported to New Alcatraz, as Rob mentioned before. That's right. It's real. I know I've heard talks about Alcatraz coming back, but in this parallel universe, it actually happens. So Sasha and Nick are allowed to be processed together, which is insane. And then they get adjacent, they get neighboring cells.
And here's the thing. Here's where it falls apart, is because Segal's constituents know that he's an agent, and Ja Rule's character he should be a little suspicious at that point. Hey, we were partners in crime. Why are we cellmates?
Yeah,
that's the last thing that prison wardens want, is people conspiring in their fucking cell together.
It's like Castor Troy and Pollux Troy.
Yeah.
It's like, why are we allowing them to be in the same prison? Oh, it's because he's actually John Travolta with Nick Cage's face on him. You know?
Yeah. Unbelievable.
But they both decide that they want more prison time, so they fight a CO immediately upon arrival.
It was the warden.
Yeah, the warden comes in and breaks it up.
Oh, that's right. No, you're right.
Yeah, we're introduced to the warden and the CO that gets shot up later in the movie. That becomes a little bit more important because there are lots of little bit important characters in here. So
the character importance and priority is very fucked up in this movie.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, right.
I can't figure out who I want to root for and hope for.
Nobody.
No, I know.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. It ends up being nobody. So let's continue.
Exactly. Time to meet the villain. Not the old white politician that we see on the parade grounds at 1100 hours, by the way, but his right-hand man, who is Morris Chestnut. So let's check out a little clip of this parade grounds at 1100 hours. I'm saying that again for reasons. Mm-hmm. This clip is called Discomfort.
On behalf of the Attorney General and the Federal Bureau of Prisons, I'd like to welcome you to the United States Federal Penitentiary here at Alcatraz.
Mr. Hubbard, Robert Kennedy closed Alcatraz in 1963, claiming it was cruel and inhumane. How would you
Well, actually, Bobby closed it in June of '62. What's your question?
Irrelevant.
Some believe the new Alcatraz is a giant step backwards in criminal warehousing, especially now with the inauguration of your state-of-the-art execution chamber. How do you respond to these allegations?
Our society has become more violent and more corrupt. 1 out of every 30 men in the United States is...
What's the word again?
What's the word I'm looking for?
Criminally challenged.
That's 2 words.
Yeah, criminally challenged. I believe that's the catchphrase of the moment.
You're not answering the question.
No, he answered.
I think we have a generational gap here. Perhaps my younger associate can help clear things up. Give him a good soundbite, Donnie.
Alcatraz is a bad place for bad people. If there's any discomfort behind these walls, well, that's how it should be.
Hey, Chris.
Ooh.
What time is it, Chris?
For me in future time?
Just name the time. I asked you. Yeah. What time is it?
Shit, I don't have my phone. 10.
10 o'clock.
How about you answer my question? That's what happened in that scene just then.
Actually, you know what? I'm a little too old to answer that question. Let me just refer to this vacuum cleaner.
Hey, Bob, what's it called? What's it called when it's a minute after 9:59?
I refuse to give an answer. I plead the fifth.
All right.
Bob and I know it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, so and then I go with that joke, and now I lose my place again. So first execution to be done at Alcatraz Island. I don't know if that's true in like historical American fact or even fictional history, but the Supreme Court justice who sentenced him is on her way there to witness the execution, and they make like a big deal of her like trying to shake his hand and shit.
Like, so first of all, if she was a Supreme Court justice, she wouldn't be involved.
She would never be in charge
with her criminal case. But
no, they don't leave the courtroom.
Maybe she was before she was a Supreme Court justice. Like maybe she was in charge of a criminal.
All right, I didn't think about
before
that.
she was appointed.
Yeah,
and she's obligated to see through the execution because that's probably it.
But they really didn't make that clear, and I don't
know.
They just needed a reason to get her in Alcatraz, and they didn't really try too hard.
Even then, it still didn't have the weight that it needed to have for us to give a shit.
Which is why they went all the way to the Supreme Court. They were trying to get that weight.
Yes.
Like, the local justice is here to see you. The San Francisco, court of,
You got anything more supreme for me?
Yeah, right. So it doesn't make any sense. But then we see some paratroopers coming in on a big airplane, right?
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, it's sundown, and they jump out of the plane, right? And they pull the cords in the sunlight. And now it's night at the prison, and they land, and it's raining. And I was like, what the fuck? How fucking, did they jump from the International Space Station? Like, why did it take them so fucking long to land?
Yeah.
It didn't make any sense to me.
But also, if you're parachuting during a fucking storm, and you're still landing at just the right spot,
right where you want to.
Some people actually shooting while parachuting is total bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I was really angry.
They did do that. They did do that.
I was very angry at that, that scene.
Was it the girl, with the extra makeup that did it?
It was all of them. They were all.
They were all shooting. Jesus.
At least enough of them that it pissed me off. And then. I'm going to jump ahead, Chris, a little bit in the timeline.
Yeah,
and one of the guys hacks the security system in 90 seconds. That's bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Not going to happen.
And then mentions how they were pretty good at wiring the place.
I'm in.
Yeah. And he's outside on a concrete wall, but he's on a computer chair, and he slides to the other door to start.
Yes, he does.
Clicking buttons on the other one. So we go to a live news feed, and it's 6:18:07. They gave us the 7 seconds. I just want to point out again that they're showing us what time it is, because it's a trend that will not stop anytime soon. I'm going to point it out every time. So old man who is let me not skip this. They take off their gear. This is the crew that just landed, the paratroopers, and they reveal that it's Morris Chestnut. Leading the tactical team, and he was just talking. Right, so that's kind of important. They're invading Alcatraz with their high-tech gear and their Matrix vibes, right? So old man who is about to be executed, his name is Lester, has invited Sasha to the execution chamber to talk to him about how he was about to die, since Sasha has some knowledge about what it's like to die. It's such a loose, terrible concept. So they play Go Fish, right?
Yeah.
And
they're playing Go Fish. What the fuck is Go Fish? Yeah. Fucking seriously. That made me so angry. I'm like, do you have any jacks? I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
They're playing the most childish game on earth with apparently a mastermind criminal, and that made me so angry. I know that's so dumb.
Two queens. 1, 2, 3, flip.
I have all caps. Go Fish. What the fuck?
Yeah, fucking Go Fish. Of all things. So I just want to point out that the tactical goth squad is out here exploding fucking walls and killing guards, and the warden still has no idea in the execution chamber.
Yeah,
right.
So then the warden gives Lester a suit to be fried in, and then presumably gets. So Lester, the old man, has to get naked in front of Sasha.
Yeah,
right,
right,
because he has to like get out of the jumpsuit and into the clothes. Which they don't mention at all, and it's not awkward, but it would be fucking awkward while he's like in his skivvies and throwing on the long socks up to the knee in his like tight underwear, you know. So execution time, guys, 3 minutes prior to the execution, to be precise, because they tell us that. We need to know exactly what fucking minute the crew comes in, but. The Supreme Court justice, other politicians, and some journalists are watching on in the execution theater as it's commandeered by Morris Chestnut and his trenchcoat mafia. Lester, the execution victim, is about to get zapped for having killed 5 FBI agents and stolen $200 million in gold off a government train or something, right? It was a train.
Brick.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Gold brick. Gold brick. They're smelting it into bricks. Chestnut wants the gold, so he's here to threaten Lester with death.
Yeah.
The guy who's about to be elected.
The guy who's made peace with his maker probably years ago when he was sitting on death row in solitary confinement.
Right. He's about to be killed, but
oh God,
he's like, I'm going to kill you if you don't tell me where the gold is.
I love this premise. Yes.
Oh my God, it's amazing. So we go back to Ja Rule. We got to see what he's up to, right? And I just want to say, most offensive, Ja Rule's smirking fucking face infuriates me. He's such a badass. Oh my God, it's amazing.
It's the side smirk, like got you.
Yeah.
He was the star of the movie, in my opinion.
Okay.
Oh.
Well.
Okay.
Bob, you're about to run into a little cold hard fact I call the number one worst dialogue moment in the movie. This is his back and forth with another prisoner that I have to subject all of you to now. So here's a little biatch.
Most of the time, bad dialogue just sounds to me like
walking up the Clinton Park.
And this is the worst dialogue of the movie.
Show me what you got, man. Get your ass up here. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. All that work, man. Come on, get on up there.
Damn. Your turn, Ninja.
My big black ass up that rope.
God damn, Joe.
What about you, little bitch? Want to give it a try? Let's go. Up.
Nah. Not me. That's not what I'm going to do. But you should climb on up there. I'm going to go on over here myself. Watch you fall and bust your ass. You little bitch.
He thought he was so cool. He thought he did something there. He was so proud of that. You could tell. It broke the fourth wall because you could tell not only is Nick proud of that, Ja Rule is proud that Nick is proud of that. Yeah. Like, this is my defining moment as a movie star. Little bitch.
Yeah, so much rubber into it. I didn't fucking understand it. Oh my God. But it's also like he really was like, nah, that's true about you, not me.
Yeah.
Like the insult is hilarious, but also just like Uno reverse card kind of insult that is at the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah,
it
you
couldn't
are.
Get worse.
No, I'm not.
I'm not going to climb up that rope and fall and die. I'm going to walk over to my cell and sit down and watch you climb the rope and fall down and do that little biatch. Winks at the camera.
I know. But still. Still better than Segal.
All right, I'll give you that.
Counterpoint. Yeah, good.
I also heard, just for the record, that Ja Rule is actually not like he's not about that life, so to speak. He's like,
didn't he defraud a bunch of people in like 2018?
The Fire
Fest? Yeah.
Dude, the Fire Fest. Bob, have you seen the Fire Fest documentaries? Either one.
I've heard about them.
They're so funny, dude.
Please.
They're so fucking funny.
Please fucking watch it. Please. But also,
they're documentaries.
Is Ja Rule involved?
Yes. He was one of the primary investors. But they are comedy farces masquerading as documentaries with the sole intent of just like exposing these malignant narcissists and fraudsters. And they're just like, oh yeah, we're going to try doing Firefest 2 next year. It's going to go great.
Oh.
Yeah. As they are shipped off to fucking prison for giving everyone cheese sandwiches when they said they would have like luxury cuisine. Yeah. Insane, dude.
Amazing.
It's so great. So that clip reminds me with the rope and everything that, Chestnut, his crew has a helicopter and it crashed into the building because of the storm, the storm that didn't affect their aim. To your point, Bob. It affects the helicopter.
When they have a full nav system on board, they can't fucking see if your rain drops.
I've jumped out of a plane on a parachute.
Oh, have you?
Talked down, and like you have a radio on you, and they tell you what to pull and what to and I was in a rainstorm, but not a storm like that. And even then, I missed my target, and that again, that was being guided in by a second party, So yeah,
I think that's the coolest thing any of the three of us have done.
Yeah,
Rob, what's the best band you've ever opened for? Mars Volta.
That was like 1995. That was
it was the shitty Mars one with the 30 seconds.
Oh, 30 seconds to.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, still, that's kind of that's pretty fucking.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Anyway, that was literally like 30 years ago. So
have nothing really to brag about.
Like I'm fucking old. And there we go.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine.
There's a helicopter that crashed in the building. I just want you to have that for future context. So you know what's offensive, guys?
What?
I mean, really offensive? Mm-hmm. Reviving a bullet-strewn CO only for him to bleed out again.
Yeah. Yeah. He revived him with a fucking nightstick, like the electric stick.
Yeah.
That's
my outline.
Happen, first of all,
dude,
that would not happen. And then just to get dead again, just to put his hand on a thing and say his name, Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But also, the handprint and voice entry into the system works for them.
Yes.
But how were the Men in Black somehow able to get in to jack the execution? Like, how could they get in?
Oh yeah, you're right, because the CL was on the other side. I was gonna say they used his dead body and like figured out the Segal's technique there, but
no, they just fucking they got anywhere they wanted to get. It was no rules. Ja Rule, no rules. Ja Rule, no Ja Rules.
To hell with Ja Rule.
Something like that.
Yeah. So Sasha is now in the very standard sneaky Segal segment of the cinematic. He's armed and hiding from black leather bandits in the infirmary at 2:30 hours. Want you to know that. He hand-to-hands a henchman to death. In our next clip, you're going to watch him pull some crazy moves, as this one is called Kicked to Death. Yeah. That's actually really good.
This is exactly how they shoot Steven Seagal fight sequence. This is my camera.
Yeah.
And they go like this, and then he goes like this while standing still.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, look at all those predictions.
So I want to, since this is the piece by piece of shit, let me bring up that in this all digital, high tech, everything new Alcatraz.
Yes.
The infirmary still has an old fashioned scale with the balancing weights.
Yeah, right. You broke my camera. Yeah.
I noticed that. I'm like,
That's fucking awesome. I did notice that, but it's one of those thoughts that you have that you don't develop. Like, I knew it was there, but I didn't even think about it.
20 years ago, my veterinarian had a digital scale for the dog. How is this?
Yeah, too true. Yeah.
It's got to be like a prison reason. Like, it's easier to see if they smuggle things in their butt.
Yeah, but you know that moment when you're like a new dad and you're like putting the baby on the scale and you're like, with or without the diaper, I think there might be a poopy in there.
Yeah, and with my son, that's like a 5-pound differential.
Yeah, for real. I know, Rob, because it's touching his knee. I see the poo poo.
Hey, Atticus, when you listen to this about 20 years later, I am making fun of the tub shit. All right.
Yeah, Atticus, you took some long poops, and we're all jealous of
It's
your
a legend.
regular
It's a legend on the
We
show.
love Atticus. Yeah. Atticus, we love you.
We love you. Segal wins at this kickoff, and he kicks this dude into a medicine cabinet, basically, and the guy just dies.
Instantly.
Yeah.
Instantly.
It was very awkward. They just they do the thing that you do in movies where you like zoom in on the character's face and then the face has no movement whatsoever. So
Eyes
you know
wide
they're
open,
dead.
like
Yeah. And so we know he's dead, but we don't know how he's dead.
Yeah.
Other than he got kicked so hard. But it's weird because in this universe, Ja Rule was able to fly out of a car and into a windshield and slide off and then just yell at Segal for it. This guy...
fully lucid and knowing that they were 37 minutes behind schedule. Without even looking at his watch. Yeah.
But this guy who is like a tactical, like ex-military fucking can do 1,000 push-ups in a row guy gets kicked into a medicine cabinet and he's fine. Anyway, no one ever gets hurt. That's just what I wrote next. I guess that was the point that I got to at the same time. So Segal wins, moves on, and we go to a fight between Ja Rule and the lead vampire chick that's helping Chestnut.
Yeah.
And I guess that's why I said that, because Ja Rule takes like 38 punches and kicks from this chick, and she takes a few from him. He gets thrown into a wall and stuff, and he's fine again.
Yeah.
And then we are okay. So this part is fucking unbelievable to me. You remember that helicopter I mentioned in the glass ceiling up there that crashed?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's trying to get to it by climbing the rope, but nobody can, and everybody's too afraid. Steven Air Balloon Segal climbs military style up 30 feet of rope to get into the helicopter. Easily the least believable scene in the entire movie. He radios the FBI lady and lets her know that he's going to rescue the justice that Morris Chestnut has a hostage in the execution room. If you're lost, so are we. Back on the ground, Ja Rule and Twitch, another inmate, talk about each other's dicks. Let's throw it to a clip here. This is Blow Shit Up. Rob likes this one, I think.
This is the magical moment.
Sounds like I'm all you've got.
This is heavy, Sasha.
I'll be in touch.
This some tasty stuff, dog. Come peep it out.
Look at this.
Peep it out.
Man, put that down before you hurt somebody, man.
I ain't got no beef with you. Beat it.
Man, put it down before you blow your dick off.
Nah, how's you gonna do that, Joe? Target's too small.
Mine's bigger than yours, little big city boy.
Little big city boy. You know you got problems, right?
What's the problem? What's the problem, guys?
Switch over here wants to blow something up.
Yeah, he wanna look like he wanna blow some shit up.
You want to blow something up?
Hell yeah.
Put this thing on your shoulder.
This is like the Patrick
Put your right
Swayze
index
ghost
finger here.
scene.
Line it up nice. Right about like that.
Yeah.
Sayonara, you little busters.
Let it rip.
Why?
Just firing live military grade assault weapons, unsanctioned, not a problem.
Why would Sasha like have him do that?
Yeah,
I know. Yeah, none of this makes sense, but I have a few things to say. First of all, the location switching inside the prison is just bullshit. Like they just keep like moving from place to place effortlessly.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Actually, I just want to point this out. When I made notes for this movie, every line of my notes ended with the word bullshit because all of it was. Anyway, considering what you just mentioned, the rocket-propelled grenades, according to what I read online, don't have a blowback. So when he fires it, he should not get shot back.
Right.
It should just, yeah. So because it has an opening in the back and the front, and it just goes.
Yeah, it just shoots the pressure of air out the back too.
Yeah. Exactly. So there's that. That's all.
Yeah. Did Chris freeze? Chris froze.
I think Chris is freezing on purpose. No, Chris is not freezing on purpose. God
damn it.
Let me just add a couple more things I was going to say for piece by piece of shit. I want to say the gunfight bullshit. Like, they opened the hatch and jumped down without effort. And then it was a handgun versus machine gun. I will give the fight choreographer props because the budget had to be pretty high for that.
Yeah.
And unless you're like, but there was so much jumping through glass.
Oh my God, dude.
Which is always an issue. Because when you jump through glass, it's not going to end up well.
No. Okay, what are we going to do about this, guys? How does this happen every
I don't know.
Blow shit up. Okay. Well, I also, on the point of the scene transitions, it's a newly renovated Alcatraz. Steven Seagal is new there. He's been on the verge of death and like out of a coma or whatever, and he has intimate floor plan knowledge like, in his memory banks as if it's his second home, and that was also fun to deal with.
Exactly. Yes.
Chris.
I mean, there's more. There's a grenade vest. Like I don't remember what that is, but I wrote fucking how, and then I wrote skydive save fucking how.
Yeah,
but again, I forget that part of the movie. And chain fight. I forget the chain fight.
Oh, there he is. Oh, how nice of you to grace us with your presence, host of the podcast. How you doing?
Fuck, man.
Did we play? Go ahead.
It said your PC ran into a problem, needs to restart, and then it just did that.
Did we skip Corn Machine, or did we play that? You had a Corn Machine on or around Blow Shit Up for the clips. It's 26 seconds long. It's the top goth chick.
Let's play it in case I missed it. And then we'll see if it shows up.
Corn Machine!
49er 6 to 49er 1. I think it's time for plan B.
How bad?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Total loss.
All right, get back here.
Sexy little thing, you.
Hey, let me see that gun, little mama.
Let's get ready for the FBI.
Right.
I don't know about you guys, but I would let her slap me around.
I would also, yeah. She was pretty
100%. Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad you did that because it was a really cheesy moment. I mean, it's not just Ja Rule being like, "You're sexy" in the least like subtle way possible, not clever at all. But it's also Morris Chestnut being like getting, how like in movies, like when somebody gets something over the headset, they change direction to hear it. Like why do actors do that? Like you've got the headset in, and then I say, "Hey, by the way," and then you're like, "What?" Like you have to turn your head to hear the thing you're hearing.
Because in preparation for their role, they didn't like get used to having an earpiece, so they heard something to their right and instinctively turned to their right because they did not prepare for the role.
Okay, yeah.
That's
maybe
my
something like that. Yeah.
So back on the ground, Ja Rule and Twitch talking about blowing each other's dicks up. We're at the armory now at 315 hours, just so you know. Saka arms all the prisoners to help them even the odds against Temu Tyson Beckford. Back in the execution room, Chestnut is psychoanalyzing the justice at such a high level of dialogue that we had to share. Get ready for this. This clip is called Fresh.
Oh, God. This is a long one, guys. Brace yourself.
I'm sorry.
It's necessary.
A little long in the tooth for my taste, but let me see.
You're a little too old to fuck.
Yes. You have kept your bait fresh.
Bay?
Probably
kept
pretty
your
smart,
bay
too.
Fresh?
So tell me, why have you never been married?
No one ever asked me.
Too busy burning bras, huh? Getting your panties in a twist over women's rights, equal pay, pro-choice, fighting the cause, right? And all that time, you forgot about love, didn't you? And your biological clock stopped ticking. Your fields went fallow. And now, in the autumn of your historic life, you ain't got nothing. Do you, Miss Jane? Not even a dog.
This looks so cool.
Yeah, it does.
You were saying.
Yeah. So dude, the one thing he said was in the autumn of your life, and I was like, that's so dumb. And then I was like, wait a minute, she's like 53. That's about autumn if you want to compare a human life to 1 year in seasons, right?
Yeah.
60s,
like you're
20.
a kid in spring, you're like your good years or your summer when you're like 20 or 30, and then like you're 40 or 50 in the autumn, and then the winter when you go cold, literally, is when you're like old. So I was like, that's a pretty good line. But otherwise, he's like giving you the very typical bad guy, like psychoanalytical lines where he's like, oh, you were like, you never got married, you never like used your vagina. Doesn't that make you sad? And she's like, oh, but my work means everything. And then he's like, well, I'm crazy.
No, it ain't.
Nothing means anything to me. Just very, who cares? So there aren't enough mildly important characters with way too many lines yet in this movie. So we throw in another one with a back-to-back clip. I'm so sorry. This is Lily.
There is no Lily on the outline you sent me, Chris.
Me. Look at me. Look at me go. I don't have... What was the one that I don't have?
No, there's no Lily.
No, yeah. So there's no Lily, but there is a thing that I didn't include. So I scratched one, put in another, and then never told myself that. So I belong in this movie, I think. Anyway, it's the like hot chick with too much makeup just being like, hey, I'm gonna kill this bitch. This Lily.
Oh, that's a good scene. I wish we clipped that.
Yeah. So FBI lady and Chestnut talk to Mans, and FBI lady sends him a new helicopter and a pilot that has to voluntarily die, right?
Yeah.
Like the FBI agent who's flying the helicopter has to be like, all right, I'll go die.
Yeah.
Because what else is going to happen to you?
Sounds
if
like
you're
a
the helicopter pilot.
Yeah.
Boom, here comes the boom, whether Chestnut is ready or not, as Ja Rule and Segal attack from above with ineffective gases of some sort or another.
Yeah.
And I say that because Morris Chestnut is totally fine breathing in the gases.
Yeah.
They sneak out the justice away from them, but it doesn't matter anyway because she's traded more than a rookie Mickey Mantle. Chestnut and gang give chase, and we have a duel in the industrial arena of this particular episode. A theme that we return to all the time, where there's like little fires that like blow out of tubes and shit like that.
Yeah, it's fucking cool.
So Tyson and Steve have a swinging chain fight. Our first since Soldier with Kurt Russell. Just wanted to like, glue into that.
Bullshit. Go ahead.
You don't see a lot of swinging chain fights. I'm just saying. You know, we've only had 2 on the pod.
With bullshit.
Yeah, you don't see a whole lot of them. I was like, wait, was there one in Gymkhana? I feel like that's the only one other than maybe Ice Pirates where there could have been a chain fight.
Maybe.
Yeah, who knows? Ja Rule now finds out that Segal is an FBI agent because.
Really?
And because of, I know, right? Because of their very deep and very established bond, we get a terribly emotional scene here between the two. Check out our number one
then it's
worst
over.
acted movie scene in Betrayed.
Well, if they're not the worst actor,
They're all useless sluts.
this is the worst acting.
I would say Segal's useless.
Nothing. Trying to save the life of Supreme Court Justice. It's that simple.
There's more.
Now's not the time, brother.
Yes, it is.
Now was
I'm
not the
undercover.
time, brother.
FBI. But you passed the lie detector test.
That's nothing, man. Anybody can do that.
All this time,
Nothing anybody can do that.
you've been setting up on me. I believed in you. I trusted you. Brought you into my family. I vouched for you. And you betrayed me?
It's not that simple.
Don't do it.
That's just for me. No one else can see it.
Let's see now. All right.
So there's Ja Rule and Steven Seagal giving a shit, failing at it.
Yeah.
Lester, the old guy, is tagging along, by the way. He's right behind both of them as all of this is happening. He's the one that's supposed to be executed. And he gives Segal some ridiculous advice. I'm sorry, here's another clip. This one called Westchester.
Get fired up, boys. You took the bait.
This is so great.
Hey, how do I look?
Like a big-ass prom queen.
Oh, so bad.
You sure you want to do this? The destiny's in God's hands. I'm cool with that. Now,
He's
I'm
cool
gonna
with
tell you
it.
about a place I used to go. It's an alpine lake called Trinity, west of Shasta. There's a little cove on the north bank. It's tucked away. You should take a trip there when this is all over.
West of Shasta.
Trinity Lake, west of Shasta. Take the trip.
Take
West
trip.
of Shasta. Take the trip. West of Shasta.
Take the trip.
Take the trip, yeah.
Sasha decides he's going to utilize his armed inmates now as he invites Chestnut to swap prisoners again. Both sides know the other is up to no good, and we get another shootout. Ja Rule is in a helicopter. He fires the helicopter guns at incoming missiles and blows them up inside the cell block.
Yes.
Missiles coming at the helicopter. He shoots them down with fucking bullets inside the building, and everyone's fine.
Yeah.
Steve is in the helicopter as well. Oh my God,
Yeah.
I wrote in the heli as welly. Thank God I didn't
the
say that. And he leans out the door and he fucking crosses his arms, pistol firing in both directions, like cross-eyed. Pistol
That makes
firing.
no sense. There's no.
No,
I
it
don't know how
makes
that
absolutely-
works. It looks cool, but that's about it.
Well, that he knows it looks cool, and he was like, "Steven Seagal will do this."
You know what? They should zoom out and get me running too.
It looks like us. in two separate camera frames. Anyway. Yeah, so Steve is in the heli as welly, blah, blah, blah. Oh, fuck, why did I repeat that? There are no consequences again.
Yeah.
After this firestorm, except for the big guy who looks like a giant prom queen dies, but nobody cares.
Yeah.
A helicopter sent by the FBI is here to pick up Chestnut, who now has Lester and the Justice in the helicopter with him somehow.
Yeah.
He's given chase by Sasha and the other important people. Chestnut doesn't need the Justice anymore, so he throws her out of the helicopter. And this is when I get extremely pissed off, because Segal puts on fucking sunglasses and fucking dives from the goddamn helicopter. And then
he does.
He has to put on sunglasses before he dives out of the fucking helicopter
like
to
a
save
lead
the
balloon.
Supreme Court Justice. Yeah. The old man there then is free to explode himself, even though we like him, therefore killing the bad guy, and the poor fucking FBI agent that I mentioned piloting the goddamn helicopter, who knew he was probably going to die, is now definitely dead. Sasha saves the Justice by catching her midair and parachuting them into the middle of the Pacific. He also gets the $200 million back for the government, just because, and talks the Justice into releasing Nick from prison. Check out our final clip here of the piece-by-piece of shit in this fringe fest that we're calling Clothes.
Tall.
How you feeling?
8 broken ribs, broken leg, and a broken arm. How'd you think I was feeling?
Well, for the record,
What'd you think?
couldn't have done it without you.
I heard you busted Sonny Egbo.
That's what I started out to do. I usually like to finish what I start.
Did you find the gold? Did you get something for me?
I got something better.
What's that?
I spoke with Justice McPherson. I had a look at your file.
And?
She knocked your sentence back.
To what?
How fast can you get out of those clothes?
That's a clip right there. Steven Seagal, jaw roll.
Did
How
I send
fast
you that?
can you
music?
get out of those clothes? What?
No.
Oh,
I didn't do that very music.
You may
Probably
have.
not.
One second. Let's see.
Little bitch.
No, wait. That was a little bitch. And
There it
then,
is.
Wait.
You think you're hard. I'm harder.
There it is.
Okay, that was fucking
Pearson's in the
sick.
last cell on the right.
No, these are the.
We aight, man.
No, it's on the right.
Everything's good in the hood.
That was all the abusers. So there wasn't the clothes one, but I will. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, anyway, that's the end of the fucking movie. Thank you, Steven Seagal,
Yes.
for saving everyone
End
again
this-
without any
end this
effort.
goddamn thing. Yes.
So let's throw it to Bob for fact or no fact.
Let's do it. All right. I gotta go over here. Here we go.
Bob's about to spit some facts, so
Shut your hole!
cause you're gonna wanna.
Eat that shit up.
Real quickly, there's a preemptive callback to a later movie when they were sucking on oxygen tanks at one point in this movie.
True.
Yeah.
That is correct. Though I think that happened way after this movie.
Yeah, that's why I said preemptive. It was like a call forward, not a call back. Yeah.
They were like, Seagal is on his way to being so fat that he's going to need a fucking balloon.
Yes. the Pudgy, Professor Pudgy.
Squishy Steve.
Yeah.
Squishy Steve. I outdid myself. So, fact or no fact, I'm going to, I'm not going to recall this one something half past dead. It's just half past dead. And
Okay.
we're going to look for, excuse me,
He got some gluten.
the lie out of 5 things. I'm going to read you 5 things. One of them's a lie. Here we go. First one. Segal traveled everywhere in the company of a Buddhist advisor.
Okay.
That was the first fact. Second one. The shot of the skydivers jumping out of the airplane is from a different movie. Okay, third one. This was Segal's last film to be given a theatrical release until Machete in 2010. Okay, fourth one. Segal and Ja Rule previously starred in Exit Wounds in 2001.
Ooh.
Okay.
And last one. Claudia Christian, that was the FBI agent, shaved her head for this film.
Okay. I believe the Buddhist thing because why wouldn't I? I don't believe the skydivers being used for a different movie because, like, this movie, a sign of budget might in the 90s was helicopters, more helicopters, and like
if you have a couple helicopters.
So it's like if they could afford, if they had helicopter money, that they probably had skydiver money. So I'm gonna come back to that. I'm inclined to believe number 3 because he was straight to DVD, but I'm not. Did Machete have a theatrical release? I'm not sure. I haven't seen it. But it's Danny Trejo, and he's like in 900 movies, and he dies in every single one of them. That's like straight to DVD fodder.
Tarantino associated.
I do remember seeing trailers for it, and they typically don't have trailers for straight to DVD thing. So that might be true. Exit Wounds, maybe. Shaved head, maybe. Number 2, the skydiver. That's the bullshit to me because they had helicopter money. Why wouldn't they have skydiver money? I feel like a line item in your helicopter budget is people jumping from it. So
yes,
yeah.
I think that Claudia Christian bald in scenes in this movie, but wasn't. So I'll say number 5.
Okay,
so 3 and 5.
So
right?
I just reread my notes and realized that I had 2 lies in this, and you both still missed. So,
wow! Jesus Christ!
So Bob screwed up, but we look dumber. Awesome, great.
So yeah, he did have a Buddhist advisor with him at all times.
That. Yeah.
And
I knew that was true.
That would be the reason for enough Segal. That would be reason enough for Segal to just halt filming for a day, just based on his advisor. Second one was the skydivers. So here's the lie. No, I'm sorry, it's not a lie. The skydivers jumping out of the plane were from Navy SEALs from 1990.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, that was a
God
fact.
damn it. Lame.
The theatrical release thing. So this is where I fucked up. This was not his last theatrical release. Technically, he had one in 2016 in something called Contract to Kill.
Oh.
And also, when Segal and Exit Wounds, he was in that with DMX. This is where you guys
that's okay.
Almost gave yourselves up. Yeah. So another fact was, yes, Claudia Christian, who was the FBI agent, did shave her head for this role. Yes. So yeah, you guys like royally fucked up.
You gotta do is sing it, baby. Ride or die. DMX.
But that just means I have a double win, which means I win this entire pod. Chris, sorry.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna write right next to your name. Double whammy.
Double win.
So I'm gonna write in the write-up. Bob is an idiot, but Chris and Rob are idioter.
I fucked up.
Theater, yes.
I gave you 3 facts, and you still fucked
the idiotist.
Yeah.
All right, let's throw it to what we're watching.
Sure.
I bet you that virgin bride tastes just like cherry
pie.
pie.
I'd eat that shit up.
Okay, let's take a bite out of what we're watching.
I'm watching on Netflix. I'm watching a couple things. I'm too ashamed to tell you what the first one is, so I'll go with Pepsi. Where's My Jet?
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
No. Oh, did someone won a contest and they didn't get the thing?
Yes, yeah.
All right.
So, kind of. Pepsi did a commercial where they were like talking about their like reward points. And if you get like 5,000 reward points, you can get like a leather jacket. If you get like 10,000,
yeah,
you can get
like Marlboro Miles. Yeah,
you know, like 100,000 gets you a vending machine or some shit like that. But if you got 7 million, according to the commercial, a kid lands at a high school in a Harrier jet, gets out, and at the bottom of the commercial it says 7 million Pepsi
Dude,
points.
that was like
you can have
that
a
was
Harrier
like 20
jet.
years ago.
Yeah, no, I know, but they're doing a documentary about it on Netflix.
Oh.
I didn't know about that 20 years ago because I was only 17. And, you know, I wasn't hip with the pop culture news.
You weren't hip with the
Mr.
Pepsi
Bob.
generation.
Yeah.
Anyways,
No.
Sorry.
And what do you care? You're a Rally Cola guy anyway.
Yeah. RC.
And anyway, so...
Royal Crown.
Dude.
That's right. You're an RC guy, not a Rally Cola.
It's the
My
Crown.
bad.
It's Canadian.
Yeah.
Continue.
Fair enough. Listen, I'm drinking Busch Light. Who am I to judge? Anyway, this kid is like, I think that is a contract. Like, if you can amass 7 million points, I'll give you a Harrier jet from Pepsi. And so then he pursues it and like talks to this rich guy he met on some mountain somewhere. He's like, if you give me $4.3 million, I will get us a Harrier jet. And then they go through this legal battle with Pepsi to get a Harrier jet, and it's really interesting. Anyway, go ahead, Bob.
So I did watch a lot of stuff. I'm gonna try to stick to spooky season. I mean, I did watch something called Honey Don't, which is a Coen Brothers.
I heard about that.
Only one of them.
Oh, so Coen brother.
This was not good. Skip it. This is not good. Yeah.
So
Honey Don't.
Honey Don't. Honey Don't.
Yeah, skip. Then I watched something called Critters, which you all should know.
Yes.
From 1986. This actually is like, as a movie, it's actually very good. And as a monster movie, it's also very good. Like Critters is on par with Gremlins. I'm gonna say it. It's not bad.
Wow.
I watched lots of stuff, but I'm gonna just say the third one was called Climax. It was from 2018.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. This is a French film about a troupe of dancers who have a retreat at a like elementary school building. And at the third day of the retreat, they have like a party to like celebrate their like 3 days of like rehearsals. And their punch is spiked with LSD. And they all fucking trip out. And it's not pleasant. It's nightmare fuel. I'm gonna say this. I watched the whole thing and I regret doing so because it was just it was so disturbing. Yeah. If you watch Climax, it's on Tubi, I think. If you watch Climax and you like get through the whole thing, it's like Requiem for a Dream. It's like, I'm so sorry I watched that whole thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was horrifying.
I'm gonna watch that.
So Rob's gonna watch that tonight.
Yeah.
He's gonna get really high first.
Don't watch it, Rob. Rob, I want you to have good dreams. Please don't watch this. It's so fucking difficult to watch.
Yeah.
If we were in person right now, I'd go through all the details of why not, but I'm not going to. So continue.
All right. Did I mention Prisoners of the Ghostland last week or not? I know I texted you guys about it. It's a Nicolas Cage movie. It is a cross between Mad Max, Wild Wild West, and Escape from New York. Nicolas Cage has to rescue a sex slave from the governor from the ghost land. And he has to do it in 5 days while wearing a suit that has explosives strapped to his arms, his neck, and his testicles.
Jesus.
I watched a bunch of other stuff, but I'm going to play this through my microphone from my iPhone real quick, okay?
Yeah.
Impossible! If you had told me 3 days ago I'd be standing here with one arm and one testicle! Trying to reason with you, bitches! I would have said impossible too. But I'm telling you, there's a way. There is no way.
Real quick, one more time. One more time.
Impossible! If you had told me 3 days ago I'd be standing here with one arm and one testicle!
I also watch Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Next segment.
Which one?
The 70s one with Jeff Goldblum.
It's so good.
That's when you know you have too much power. Where like the director is not like, let's get another take of you screaming the word testicle.
Yeah. But that Body Snatchers from the early 70s is so good.
It's fucking sick, dude. It holds up. It holds up really good.
It really does.
Yeah.
All right. Back credit names.
Morris Chestnut, Lutz Vogel, Rainer Werner, Klaus Gross, Corrupt, Gwyd Kakuk, and Roman Chickenburger.
Goodbye.
There's no way that's real.
Well, chicken was in quotation.
Roman Chickenburger is not real.
His last name was Burger.
Yeah.
His name is Roman Burger, but he likes to be called Chicken.
Oh, yeah.
So, Roman Chickenburger. I got it.
I guess.
Also, the very fast piano you just heard was the intro of the movie we just watched.
Nice.
But in 2x.
Yeah, it should. Yeah.
Offensive minigame, please.
It's time for us to decide what's the most offensive in the offensive minigame.
Get it right, Cracker Jack.
Right.
Hey, boys. What's worse? Road Rash the Cuck Partner or Ja Rule's Face?
Ja Rule's Face.
Yeah, Ja Rule's Face.
Because we established Road Rash was engaging in the fantasy. He wasn't sourcing.
Hey, listen,
and that's what I had to contest with. Yes, I agree.
If you're a 9-year-old guy who hasn't gotten laid since you were 30, which isn't you, which is not you, Bob. I'm just saying, 19 years of involuntary celibacy. Yeah,
it's
not you
anyway.
Not you.
No, it's not.
You're taking whatever you can get. Goblin golf cart or rebleeding the blue blood.
Rebleeding the blue blood.
Yeah, agreed. Blue blood.
He shot him with like a fucking
Ejecting your friend from this movie, or ejacting at your friends from Hobgobs.
I say this movie, ejecting your friend.
Yeah, because that can mean death. Getting a little yicky on you is fine. You just hose it off.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that move, and I'm glad you saved it. Although it's, at the same time, suspense-wise, it was better to put it earlier because I knew that was going to win.
Yeah, fair enough. So, all right, between the two then, for this movie comparison, we have Hobgobs, Half Past Dead. Let's get into it.
Yep.
I just one sec. Bear with me 1 second. I did the thing where I okay. Compare the movies. Time to compare the movies.
Hell yeah, that's it. I need that shit up.
I hit the wrong index button on my soundboard, so it went like alphabetical instead of chronological. It's better now. I fixed it. We're good.
Whoopsie.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry.
So we all forgive you, Rob. We love you so much.
Thank you.
Hobgobs versus Half Past Dead. For production, continuity catastrophe for Hobgobs, or Segal sucks for Half Past Dead.
Segal sucks.
Agreed.
I'm going Segal sucks. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Offensive, we already know Half-Past Dead wins that one. Dialogue, what's worse? What?
Hobgoblins.
Hobgoblins is, I mean, it's a product of being like a low budget schlock.
It's worse.
Yeah, it is worse if
Fine,
if it had a better budget, it'd probably
you're
still
right.
not have good dialogue.
I wanted, you're right. Fair enough. Acting?
Hobgoblin.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't want it to be, but
Demerits. What's the worst demerit from this one, guys?
Oh Jesus. I'm gonna
spooning
say,
a bazooka like in Ghost with Patrick Swayze. Bazooka spooning.
Bazooka spooning.
Okay. Yeah. I'll go
You
with
like
that.
bazooka spooning? Is that worse than lackluster lights?
No, because that was a major plot hole, and you're talking about like how like the lighting was inconsistent with the hobgoblins.
Yeah, so they're like the hobgoblins are attracted to light, and then they go to a house party like 6 miles away where there really wasn't much going on except for like some lights coming out the front window.
Yeah.
Yeah. One light.
So you're going with lackluster lights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of you?
Yes.
Yeah.
God damn it. Fucking hobgoblins win. Fine.
I shouldn't. Once again, like gun to head, I'd rather watch hobgoblins. So like the science is trumping our emotions, and we just have to roll with it. Right?
Yeah, I guess.
That makes sense though, because if you want to watch something again, it shouldn't have won the worst movie. So
yeah,
I think
I know.
We're right.
Yeah.
So what are we doing next week?
What are we doing next week?
Good question.
I mean, Bob made a suggestion.
I did. So
it was
watched
like Alligator Storm or
yes,
something.
Alligator. It was from 1980, and it's a monster movie / horror movie, I guess. And I think for Halloween, Halloweekend, whatever you want to call it, is the perfect movie to review because it's good and it's bad and it's funny and it's not funny and it's bad taste. You guys are gonna fucking love this if you watch it.
It's free on Tubi too.
I am intrigued. Free on Tubi also is enticing.
Like
and we have
there's
nothing else.
there's
so
so much bad. There's so much bad taste, but I'm not sure if it's enough bad taste to overwrite everything else we watch.
All right,
Alligator?
I'm down. Yeah, let's do it next week.
We're gonna do Alligator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he shoehorned that in. He ham-fisted that in the third act. So I say Rob and I both get one no qualifications, no veto power movie next season.
Yeah, it's gonna be Prisoners of the Ghostland. I'm telling you right now.
Okay.
Whatever.
Well, I have mine.
I don't give a shit.
Right.
I don't give a
You
shit.
good with that?
I'll die on this hill. This is a good hill to die on.
All right.
This is my movie. This
Cool.
is fucking
All right.
great.
So
You're
Bob
gonna
gets
fucking love
his
it.
shoehorn. Rob, you and I both get
No.
a shoehorn next season. Remember that.
You're gonna love this movie. I'm telling you right now. You were gonna watch this and say, "Okay, that was a really good movie." Because
Yeah,
it's fucking
except for
great.
I hated it. I love this, but I hated it, and now we got to make fun of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
that's
cool. So worst of the season is hobgoblins, if you will. Rob, why don't you plug us to Bob for his last word, and then we'll give our thanks and goodbyes.
Hey guys, our mailbag is dried up, so now we're just kind of shooting from the hip, which is why we're doing Alligator next week. www.theworstmovieevermade.com. There's an envelope. You click it. You could email us, suggest a movie. I gotta respond to Midge. Midge just sent a nice email. Hey, thanks, Midge. Hi.
Thank you, Midge.
We are on all the streaming. I'm not gonna list them off. We're on all the streaming things where you listen to podcasts. Spotify's got video support. Other ones don't. That's your loss. You can go on YouTube.
Yeah.
But they've been really aggressive with the copyright shit lately. So a couple episodes are missing from the recent catalog. But we're there. We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok. www.theworstmovieevermade.com. Find us or we'll find you. Bob, what's your last
Listen,
word?
if you want to watch Rob's torso and my shoulders and head coordinate really well, you have to either get on YouTube or Spotify because you don't get this kind of quality shit unless you pop onto one of those two. You know what I'm saying? Hey!
Hey, Bob, what's your last word?
All right. So this wasn't mentioned at all during the episode, but Segal saying,
Oh yeah, and they call it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I guess I'm too white for that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew this, but I am down with the African Americans. Fist bump, and then everybody leaves them hanging.
Look at this new rag.
See you next week, guys.
Thank you, Shmeeb. Thank you, Shay. JK. Mitch McKay. Joanne. Dawkins. And Kayla, I guess. Bye, Josie. We gotta start like hopping on here earlier in the day to start choreographing.
Yeah, dude. Get like a pepper
Where
grinder.
like you put your and like you put your arm up and I'm like something, like
just massaging your face. Bye, Jelly School.
It's good stuff.